Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Thank you for joining me here. I appreciate each and every one of you. For those who are returning, thank you so much, really, for joining me on this journey. And for those who are new, welcome. It is a pleasure to have you here. If you are enjoying these readings, please like, subscribe, and comment, as it does help the YouTube algorithm pick me up. I also want to remind everyone that we do have a small community over on Discord. It is a very loving and supportive community. We have quite a bit of fun. We gather together, I would say, every other week, a couple times a month at least, on Zoom, where we just tap into current energies, pull cards on anyone who has any questions. We tap into the divine, how to work with energy, how to access those higher dimensional energies that help us manifest a higher vibrational life. Uh, the array of knowledge and wisdom that is shared, it really is amazing. So I want to give a shout out to the Circle of Phoenix, because they have really been very supportive in this journey, and that's just spirit coming in and saying, yes, we love you too. So I want to go ahead and begin. Pulled a few cards here. We have Instinct, and if you'll forgive me, I have to get a new set of lenses here, so I have to use my looking glass a little more and more every day. But this is Instinct. It's trusting your gut and the natural propensity, inner drive or impulse, intuitive sixth sense. And we have Depth. This is truth lies at the bottom of the well, having interest and complexity beyond the obvious surface level, and Spontaneity. This is make hay while the sun shines, living in the moment, emergent behavior in response to current events. So this is someone who is really seeing beyond the surface, right? They're trusting their instincts, they're trusting their gut. And there may be some energies that are coming in that say, you know what, I don't have the evidence, but I don't need the evidence, right? Because we know that spirit that is within us. We've learned to trust our instincts, trust our intuition, trust what we see beyond the illusion, beneath the surface. And it leads us to living in the moment, of taking that leap of faith, right? Of going for what we know. I'm sorry. Let me just a second. I thought I had my do not disturb on, but I guess I did not. So there, all set. So I thought I would just pull one of these little spirit cat cards, right? To get a little more context about what we may be trusting our gut with, what we may be seeing below or beneath the surface. So I will begin. I've already shuffled and cleared this space, called in the angels, the divine, those higher vibrational beings of the highest white light, the Azez, to assist us in this reading. And wow, that one came flying out, so we'll take it. And intuition. This is all about intuition. I've been getting a couple of these readings here today, and it's I have to say it's been beautiful. The angels have really been showing up today. They're really bringing in a lot of healing. And if you notice the greens that are showing up, right, it's that life energy, it's that rejuvenating energy. So let's see what we have here. This is intuition. Meet Ghost Kitten. She is the light within us that helps us to guide us through our life. She is always beckoning us to enter our inner world, to dig deep and to meet her there. If you are quiet, you can hear her whispering to you, perhaps about a creative project or a person you should reach out to, or even leaving a stifling job. Play with what makes her whispers louder and clearer for you. Maybe it is meditation or sleeping enough or taking a shower. Experiment with following your intuition and notice the magic that unfolds. That spontaneity is really going to help see through this depth. I'm being told here like this. Sorry about that. Actually, that is the way they came out. That's so it's really living in the moment. It is taking that leap of faith, going within, seeing in the depths, right? Searching oneself for the answers, but in a fun and positive way. It's like it's funny because I feel like this card should be everywhere. It's bringing life and joy, living in the moment, emergent behavior in response to current events. There may be a current event or some things going on which trigger this desire, right? It may trigger a knowing that you already feel within you. Like I'm seeing someone working. They're working, and it's like, I don't know if the phone rings or there's like some sort of bell, something sounds off, and this person, it's like there's other people, but this person is the only person, like they hear it, they hear something, they sense something, they feel something, and they just get up, and it's like, I'm done. I'm done. It's like an inner knowing that comes from this sound, from this, maybe it is the whisper, right? It sounds like a whisper to everyone else, but to this person, it's like loud and clear, loud and clear. And they're happy. It's almost like they've been waiting for it, right? They've been waiting for that moment to come around, that confirmation, those signs, symbols, synchronicities. I'm getting very, very smooth, high vibrational sound. It is a clear message, a clear sounding message, but it may be only you that hears it, right? Like, it comes through, I'm getting a smell. It's like the air changes. Hmm. perhaps about a creative project or a person you should reach out to, or even leaving a stifling job. Play with what makes her whispers louder. Follow your heart, right? When you feel the answers coming, when you maybe it's meditation, maybe it's sleep, taking a shower, it may be being out in the sun, right? It's almost like, no, I'm seeing papers fly. I'm seeing papers flying. It's like not needing to see the message outside of yourself. It's chaotic outside. It's like all these papers, they all have messages, they all have writings on them, but there's something clear that comes from within that leads you to take that leap. Yeah. Okay. Let us see what the tarot has for spontaneity. What is that trigger? It's living in the moment. Emergent behavior. Momentum. Yes, some kind of news, some kind of messages come in. It's a surge of energy. Events are moving at a great speed, accelerated progress. Could be a sudden change. Oh, definitely. This is sudden change. Instincts. It's like you felt it. You've known something is coming. You know something is about to change. And the wheel is turning in your favor. It's bringing a fortunate opportunity or a destined connection of some sort. It's like seeing a sign, a symbol, some sort of synchronicity, some kind of confirmation. Something triggers this movement. This is surrendering the need for immediate answers, is what will allow like a deeper wisdom. Yeah, this is maybe changing a perception. It's bringing some sort of answer. It's surrendering to the moment. It's allowing the divine to guide you, to go with the flow. It's accepting and surrendering to this change. It is an awakening energy. It is something, it's like I said, you've been waiting. This is like a momentary pause where we go within. Truth lies at the bottom of a well, having interest and complexity beyond the obvious surface level. It's quick and sudden change. And it's like you use your instincts and you take this pause. It may, I was seeing like the papers flying around. That could be messages, it could be news. And it's like instinctively, you know that there's more to it. There's a depth to this that others are not seeing. And so instead of reacting, you take that pause, you check your gut, you check your instincts, you check that inner knowing. This is a non reactive energy. Let me just see what's at the bottom of the deck. Integrity. This is the Queen of Swords. It's setting the standard through calm, principled leadership and sound judgment. It's like that moment where we set the example. We embody the peace during the what was I going to say during the I don't know, a concert? I don't know what that was. But it's embodying that peace, that surrender, that calm. Queen of Swords. She knows. She holds integrity to the truth. It's like cutting through the chaos. It is speaking that truth. Or this is King of Swords. Yeah, this is definitely cutting through. This is making a major decision. It may be that a leader of some sort, a boss, comes through, speaks some sort of news that brings about this. It like triggers and a need to move, right? A spontaneous action. And it's important to trust your gut, to surrender to the divine timing, to surrender to the change. It is holding oneself in integrity to the truth. This change, it brings about a creative passion. It's a change in it's an instinctive knowing, brings about a higher awareness, a spiritual connection, emotional fulfillment. This is speaking love into things. It brings about a whole new love, possibly for self, integrity, surrender. What is this awakening? This awakening energy, awakening to the depth, right? It may bring about an awakening. It's like suddenly seeing what was laying below the surface the entire time. You may have instinctively felt it, like I said, right? And now it's like the evidence, the news of it is coming through. And it brings a whole new love, a whole new creative idea. It is awakening to the depth of the competition around you, right? This is winning at all costs. When victory is achieved at the expense of others, it diminishes all involved. It may be waking you up to those who have been around you. It's like sometimes we can take those instincts kind of like a grain of salt, right? We know they're there, we're waiting. We have this gut feeling. And then something comes through, some sort of movement, some sort of news, some sort of decision that brings out a whole new love. It changes the way we view that cup. And we realize how deep the competition was for our creation, for our luck. It's like surrendering. It's letting go of the need to compete. It is knowing that what you hold is genuine. It is original. It is unique. Uniquely you. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Move these over for a minute. And in the middle of the deck, we have the Star. Partnership. Two of Cups. It's a promising new venture or investment. It's a partnership that comes in that offers a reward, something that is tangible. It's like a gift from the universe. It's a brand new opportunity. It is that golden opportunity. At a partnership, it's like mutual respect and shared values. It's an opportunity to bring about a whole new foundation of happiness, of union, of interconnectedness. The Two of Cups, this is genuine. This is a genuine love. It is a genuine partnership, both being aligned with the divine. It's like being on the same page. Those who genuinely appreciate and see your value. And it brings rejuvenation and healing and new ideas. I mean, we have the Ace of Cups the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, right? And the aces are powerful. I mean, they're brand new beginnings, they're fresh starts, they're epiphanies. It's like having that aha moment. Whatever this news is, it's like you trust your gut. You have an instinct. You've already, I feel like this is somebody who has already, it's like they know within them. It's just, they've been like living in the moment, going with the flow, having this inner knowing, and then waiting for the signs, the symbols, the synchronicities to show when. And that sign comes in, that news comes in, and it changes everything here. I mean, it brings about financial prosperity, or a solid, like something tangible, a tangible new beginning, a breakthrough, a new idea, mental clarity. It's an ability to cut through the confusion, to cut through the chaos. And whatever this is, it's like an overflow, right? An overflow of love, of creativity, of spiritual insights. This is truly rejuvenating. It's bringing forth those new ideas. It's okay. So you may have been in a place, right, where you've had these ideas, these passions, these creative pulls from within you, these instincts, but you've been in a energy where people did not really see the value of that, right? We have the value being offered here. And then there is this awakening, this epiphany. And suddenly we realize why, right? Like why we haven't been able to bring this forth yet. Why maybe we have felt diminished in some way, like there was chaos, there was like this is quick action. It's like I said, like all the papers flying through, and then some trigger. It's like a trigger that you hear. It's something that it's that sign. It's that symbol that says it is time. This is what I've been waiting for. Like you didn't even know you were waiting for it until it comes. And then the aha, this is why I haven't released this yet. This is why I haven't said this yet. This is why I haven't brought this truth or this idea or yet. It brings clarity as to how much competition there was around you. This is like walking away from the fight. It's putting the sword down. It's realizing that even in following the flow, even in trusting your instinct, by staying in that energy, it was diminishing you. Mm. When victory is achieved at the expense of others, it diminishes all involved. It's realizing that someone, somewhere, was using everyone, like using their energy to make themselves stand out, to bring recognition to themselves. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Momentum, integrity. Spiritual news. This is spiritual. It is that magical moment. It's setting the standard by trusting your gut, by living in the moment. It's almost like through all the chaos, you were the peace in the storm. You were the peace and the calm and the chaos. And then because you were living in the moment, you didn't realize just how much chaos there was. You might have felt it, you might have known it, you instinctually knew. It's like staying in your own lane. But there is a power within you that it's like it almost held everything together in a space that was not for you. You may have been holding the light, right? Writing. Yeah, this is news. This is news that changes your it's like stepping into your destiny. It's receiving that news. You may be an author. It may inspire a new creative venture, right? Something that comes in writing, a new book. Yeah. This is rebuilding. This is taking what was not serving you and turning it into something that does. It is alchemy. It is going within and saying, okay, how can I use this newfound wisdom to rebuild, to put a fresh coat of paint on it, to rejuvenate and restore the life in this creation? And you're going to be receiving help. This is an offer. One, it's a genuine offer. It's like someone who sees your true value, sees what you are building, and that you're not a competitive person. It's like this person that I'm reading for has no need to compete. They live in the moment, they trust their instincts, they see beneath the surface, they trust the divine. This is someone who is manifesting a higher vibrational life, right? They're staying in their own lane. They're letting chaos take care of chaos. They're doing their thing. They're following their truth. They're living in integrity to that truth on a spiritual level. And it may bring travel. It may be that receiving that news, receiving that sign, that symbol, whatever it is for you, that confirmation from spirit that says it is time to move. It is time to go out, to venture out, to perhaps maybe go on a vacation, to travel somewhere new, to, he's putting a peg, right? A pin in the map. It's like destination or bust type of energy. You are going to hit your destination. I don't know exactly what that is for you, where that is. It is a sacred space. You may be gaining sacred knowledge. This is a sacred work of art. And it is time for that sacred work of art to come out. No doubt. Rejuvenate, renovation, and healing. Whatever parts of you feel like they have been diminished or gone unseen or unrecognized, that is changing. That is definitely changing. Definitely changing. Okay, I'm being told to look at the bottom of the deck. Okay, we have nutrition, eating disorder, prejudice. It's like being judged for the way you eat, being judged for mm, it's like rejection. It's like, no, you can't come here because you don't meet that standard. Or it's also like, no, no, we're not accepting this in our body anymore. But that little fish, he's green, right? He's the color of life. While these fish, they're goldfish. I mean, just thinking about the color, right? The sacral chakra. It is that creativity. You don't fit in. And you weren't designed to, I'm hearing. You weren't designed to fit in with the crowd. And this says eating disorder, but this nutrition, this is so healthy. And under here is natural and breathing and children and plants. This is someone who is in tune with nature, in tune with the waters within, who loves children, who enjoys playing, who's youthful. It's like, no, you're too authentic, you're too natural, they want somebody who's going to follow the crowd. They want somebody who looks like everybody else. You may have been rejected or felt overlooked or diminished. And it may have caused you to question who you were, the energy that you were with, that you were in. Was it healthy? Was it unhealthy? It's like realizing that you didn't like what they were offering anyway. Bottom of the deck over here, relocation. Yeah, like I said, it is getting up. It's like I saw somebody getting up from their desk. It's like they heard the news. Everybody else was just kind of doing their thing. There's papers flying everywhere. And this person's like, it's time. It's time to go. It's time to move. It's time to change locations. Time to change my job. Time to change my home, my community, my social surroundings. To reach out for something more youthful, something more vibrant. It is having been overlooked time and time again. Yeah, look at that. It is. It is deciding to relocate towards something more youthful, something that matches your energy. And you will realize that the rejuvenation and the healing that comes through the wisdom of what you have learned. It's like overcoming the challenges at all costs. Leaving and finding your soul tribe, those who really do recognize your value. This new love, this Ace of Swords, this Ace of Pentacles, this is leading to a more prosperous life, a more healing life. What you hold within you is sacred. It was not meant to be released in that energy. You may have been being refined here, right? And now it's like you're free. You're free to bring that creation out. You're free to bring that healing, to move, to relocate, to share those ideas. And these are authentic ideas. They're authentic, they're unique to you. They bring rejuvenation, they bring prosperity, they bring new connections. It is finding your soul tribe, and not only finding your soul tribe, but that quick momentum, that quick move, that trusting, right? That knowing, that high wisdom and discernment, spiritual discernment is leading you to a place where you will be appreciated and your creations will be respected. They will not be diminished. It is choosing. It's like having a baby, right? And deciding who is going to care for that baby when you are going to be asleep or take a nap or need a breakaway, whatever it is, right? Who do you trust that baby with? And it's like this person saying, you've been holding it within. But it's this living in the moment, this living in the now that brings in this opportunity. That spontaneity card, that's life, that's living, that's being out in nature. It is connecting to nature, to that life source within us of joy. It brings confidence and clarity. That's beautiful. I just want to see what angelic supports we have coming in here, because the angels have just been so strong here recently. This is really next level wisdom and discernment. This is stepping out as a leader, embodying that wisdom and discernment. Sandalphon, harmonic healing, fifth chakra, melody, clairaudience, creative expressions, poetry. I help you tune your frequency to source through sound vibrations in music, singing, and poetry. Turquoise, days, communicate clearly. Hmm. We have Venus. We have No, that's I don't know why I said Sagittarius, but it's Venus. Huh. It is Gemini. It is what you love. It is having multiple options, but it is choosing the one that resonates with you the clearest. That creative, that sacred creation could be music for you. Hmm. Sandalphon. Yes. This is actually inspiring you to be around those or in an environment or to create an environment or move to an environment where those who resonate with you can hear your signal clearly. It's like the people that I saw all around in the papers, like they didn't even see this person. Just, it's like they sat everything down and they said, I'm done. And they got up and they moved on. And like nobody noticed because there was so much chaos going on. There was so much flying through the air. It was just, it's like being moved to a place where people can hear and pick up on your signal that resonate with you. Help you tune your frequency. Oh, look, here's another one that's already flipped. Sachiel, bringer of prosperity and abundance, prestige, feeling good, opulence, splendor, hope, wealth, generosity, luck. There's your Wheel of Fortune. I help you tune into higher octaves of abundance to magnify the good things in life. Yes, it's like Spirit saying, I don't know what you've done, what you've chosen, where you have been exactly. But it's like Spirit was waiting for that moment where you just trusted your gut instinct and you said, you know what? I'm moving, I'm relocating, I'm changing environment somehow, some way, because this place was stifling you. And you have this sacred creation within you that was just bursting at the seams to come out. And Spirit was waiting for you. You know, we have free will. They cannot interfere with free will. And so they were waiting for you to make that decision, right? It's something you may have meditated on. This person that I'm speaking to made this decision in peace to relocate, to pick up and move, right? It's like this is overachieve. See how he's got arms everywhere? It's to get out of that energy of needing to constantly achieve in multiple different ranges, bringing in this child's youthful energy, being free to breathe, to bring in that expansion, that new life. It was like somebody received a sign, a symbol, a synchronicity, a message from Spirit, some sort of news, and they said, this is it. Boom, new life. The angels responded and said, yes, we are behind you. You are moving now into a level of life where those who resonate with your frequency are going to see you, see your creation, to hear you. Your senses, your intuition may be heightened, that creative expression, poetry, writing, the desire to express this love coming out of you, like oozing out of you. And then we have Sashiel, the bringer of prosperity, who helps you tune into those higher frequencies of abundance and starts magnifying the goodness. It's like they're going to step in. This isn't just good luck. This isn't just a change in circumstances. This is a change in vibration. It is like taking that quantum leap into a higher vibrational state. You had learned everything you could learn there. You had created to your fullest potential in that space. And by choosing this, it's like, yes, now we're going to amplify this. Now we're going to amplify this creation. We're going to grow this creation. It's going to bring expansion and healing. It's feeling good. It's opulence. It's prosperity. 19 and number 5. And this is Sagittarius and Jupiter. So we have Sagittarius, we have Gemini, we have Venus. Ooh, I got chills all over. And Zachariah, angel of the apocalypse, restores the spirit, reveals your attachments, protects children, heals emotions, and brings courage. I reveal truth, guide humanity through times of upheaval, and bring souls to God for judgment. Hematite now and the great revealing. That is the awakening. It is awakening to the deception, right? I mean, these are people that will do whatever it takes to win. They don't care who gets hurt in the process. They're only thinking about themselves. They could care less about you, their dog, their grandma, or the person on the like they don't care. They are in it to win it. Period. And Angel Zachariel is coming through and bringing this awakening as to exactly what has been going on to bring clarity. You've trusted your gut. That was the trigger. It was taking that leap of faith, right? Following those instincts. And now it's like the angelic realms are going to bring in this clarity. So you will have all the answers. You may even have evidence of it. And protector of children, and we have children here. This may be moving out of a space that was really holding that childlike energy back, that may have actually been unhealthy for literal children, right? It's like I may be speaking to someone here who is even a protector of children, who feels like a mother, who feels like the protector, the one who honors that childhood, right? That childlike spirit. Yeah, yeah. The angels have seen. And it's like that's all they've been waiting for, was you to decide, right? You to say, you know what? This is immature energy. These people may have been acting like children. You may have been fed up with the immaturity, with the backstabbing, with the sleight of hand, with the constant competition, and said, you know what, this is not my place, this is not my energy. I have something sacred within me, and it is time for it to come out. and I am not bringing it out amongst the wolves in sheep's clothing. Yeah, yeah. Spirit saying you need to know more. They really want you to see how deep things have gone, and the situation will change soon. Yeah. Wow, these cards are just popping out. But don't force yourself, right? Don't force yourself. Don't let anyone else force you, and don't force yourself to change. Not for anybody. These people may not have accepted you into their clique. They may not have accepted your creation into their group. They may not. No, what's funny is they may not have accepted you, but they were out for your creation and they were out to win at all cost. They didn't give a care what it took. And this is not the kind of energy where they all come to you and say, hey, we're going to fight for your creation. We're going to try to take your creation. We're going to try to bend you to our will. We're going to try at all costs to take what you have because we know it is sacred, because we know it is. They're not going to come out and say things like this to you. This is underhanded deeds. This is white teeth, black hearts. This is fake smiles, right? Fake love. This is fake offers meant to bind and control and restrict you only because of what you have, not what you are. They saw the value in your creation, right? They would do whatever it took to take it. Not today. Spirits coming in and saying, enjoy the process because it's about to get real. It's about to get real. Mm-hmm. And continue to follow your heart. It's like you are being moved out of the way. You will receive revelation. You will receive news. You will receive clarity. They do want you to know more, right? You may have stayed there because you needed to know a little more, needed to grow a little more, to gain wisdom, to gain knowledge, right? You got it. And that situation is changing because you have followed your heart. And they do want you to enjoy this process, but they want you to be flexible as well. It is going to take going with the flow. But I feel like I'm speaking to someone who knows how to go with the flow, even when they know what they know within, right? This is someone who has been patient, who has waited for the signs, the symbols, the synchronicities to trigger that moment, to make that decision. This is someone who is really grounded in their faith. They're strong in their inner knowing. It's like the angels are about to school someone. Someone's being taken to school. Someone is being taken to school. And there is assistance coming in. There are new offers, there are new opportunities, and they are genuine. You can trust those new offers. You're being moved out of a snake pit, out of shark filled waters. That's beautiful. And your determination will lead to success. It is totally worth your efforts. Totally worth your efforts. They tried to divert your attention. It's almost like there was a group effort, and that may be the layer that is revealed as to just who these players were. But I feel like it's going to be no surprise. I'm actually feeling kind of like a laugh, like a giggle, like I have a big smile on my face. Yes, I knew. I I knew. I knew. I didn't have evidence, but by God, I knew. Right? Wow. I'm telling you, this year is the year we're going to see the rewards and the consequences of our choices and our actions, making those decisions to cut those cords, to clear that energy, to declare your value, to declare your worth, to leave behind spaces that were stifling and competitive and just out to win at all costs, to let that energy go. What it did was it moved us out of the way so that karma could come in. And when that wheel turns and karma begins to be delivered, those who are in integrity to the truth, integrity to that higher truth, that higher understanding, that higher dimensional wisdom, right? The sacred, the divine within you, they will reap the rewards, right? That prosperity, that abundance, that healing, that rejuvenation, that new life, that room to breathe and expand and bring forth these creations in a space that is safe, that is not filled with sharks and snakes and thieves. Wow. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to read this card here again. Intuition, meet Ghost Kitten. She is the light within us that helps guide us through our life. She is always beckoning us to enter our inner world, to dig deep, and to meet her there. If you are quiet, you can hear her whispering to you, perhaps about a creative project or a person you should reach out to, or even leaving a stifling job. Play with what makes her whispers louder and clearer for you. Maybe it's meditation or sleeping enough or taking a shower, or experiment with following your intuition and notice what magic unfolds. Because this, while it may be devastating to some, this is going to be magical era for you. So I will leave you here with this as I return your energy to you, pure and whole, and receive my energy back, pure and whole, so that only love remains. Peace.